Welcome back as Last Dance at the Dillo continues on Night Flight.
And so therefore, I think we'd come to the same conclusion. Austin's that town I remember down the road, and that I said someday I was always going to go back to and play. And I kind of just came back here. I said, I don't care if I do anything else. I'm going to live here and make some music. And I had record contracts, but I wasn't even recording because I was just felt so uninspired in those places. And I came back and decided I'd just look up my old friends and put a band together that would play and sing together and make music in kind of a joyous way. And the Austin scene at that time, the club-wise and everything else, was very receptive to setting up your own shop and playing. If you did well, people applauded. If they didn't, then they kind of were half iffy, and you kind of knew how your song was going over. And it was kind of, they weren't judging it by how well you had done on album sales or something like that, or even if you had a record. They kind of still have more of that probably here than you'd expect it in New York, Nashville, or L.A., where the people are trying to circle around the big businesses to be heard, but there's hardly any places for people to break in and be heard. Anyway, Austin was supporting that, and it felt good to come back and just play and make your music and be able to make a living at it day to day.
Yeah, when you're down